through tempests and gales, through battles so grim. The maiden's crew sings as they claim every win. From Kraken's deep maw to rival king's fleets, the legend grows louder with every defeat. From the Isle of Whispers to Blood Cove's black shore, they've plundered and battled, left legends in store. The Hurricane King, he watches with dread, for Wilhelm's red sails bring the promise of dread. The maiden's guns roared in the siege of the spire, and gears lit the fuse that set the sky fire. While Jupiter struck down 10 men with one blade, Lucky laughed as their foes' peg legs were filled. Yo-ho, the seas will quake, for the maiden sails and the tides will break. With blades and glory and treasure in hand, they rule the waves, the scourge of the land. So here's to the crew of the Mischief's pride, the wild seas their playground, the plunder their guide. Raise your cups high to Wilhelm and his kin, the kings of the shackles where legends begin. Yo-ho, the seas will quake, for the maiden sails and the tides will break. With blades and glory and treasure in hand, they rule the waves, the scourge of the land. Ye round, and I'll spin ye a tale of the Mischief's maiden and her crew who prevail. With sails kissed by fury and a thirst for the fight, they carve through the shackles by day and by night. At the helm stands the captain, bold Wilhelm by name. Cokenstache the terror with a gun full of flame. He took the maiden in a mutiny's roar, a ship of betrayal, now legend and lore. Yo-ho, the seas will quake, for the maiden sails and the tides will break. With blades and glory and treasure in hand, they rule the waves, the scourge of the land. By his side his first mate gears, a goblin so sly, with a mind full of madness and a glint in his eye. He's rigged up the cannons with a devilish grin, and laughs as the powder sparks battle to begin. Then there's Lucky Goldentail, a healer so keen, a dog with a heart bigger than you've ever seen. With potions and laughter he mends every scar, but steals every peg leg from the fallen in war. Yo-ho, the seas will quake, for the maiden sails and the tides will break. With blades and glory and treasure in hand, they rule the waves, the scourge of the land. Now Jupiter Blackblade, a swordsman supreme, with reflexes sharp and a blade like a dream. A cat cloaked in shadows, his strike swift and true. No enemy stands when Jupiter's in view. Through tempests and gales, through battles so grim, the maiden's crew sings as they claim every win. From Kraken's deep maw to rival king's fleets, the legend grows louder with every defeat. From the Isle of Whispers to Blood Cove's black shore, they've plundered and battled, left legends in store. The Hurricane King, he watches with dread, for Wilhelm's red sails bring the promise of dread. The maiden's guns roared in the siege of the spire, and gears lit the fuse that set the sky fire. While Jupiter struck down 10 men with one blade, Lucky laughed as their foes' peg legs were filled. and the tides will break. With blades and glory and treasure in hand, they rule the waves, the scourge of the land. So here's to the crew of the Mischief's Pride, the wild seas their playground, the plunder their guide. Raise your cups high to Wilhelm and his kin, the kings of the shackles where legends begin. Yo-ho, the seas will quake, for the maiden sails and the tides will break. With blades and glory and treasure in hand, they rule the waves, the scourge of the land. Oh, gather ye round, and I'll spin ye a tale of the Mischief's Maiden and her crew who prevail. With sails kissed by fury and a thirst for the fight, they carve through the shackles by day and by night. At the helm stands the captain, bold Wilhelm by name. Cokenstache the terror with a gun full of flame. He took the maiden in a mutiny's roar, a ship of betrayal, now legend and lore. Yo-ho, the seas will quake, for the maiden sails and the tides will break. With blades and glory and treasure in hand, they rule the waves, the scourge of the land. By his side his first mate gears, a goblin so sly, with a mind full of madness and a glint in his eye. He's rigged up the cannons with a devilish grin, and laughs as the powder sparks battle to begin. Then there's Lucky Goldentail, a healer so keen, a dog with a heart bigger than you've ever seen. With potions and laughter he mends every scar, but steals every peg leg from the fallen in war. Yo-ho, the seas will quake, for the maiden sails and the tides will break. With blades and glory and treasure in hand, they rule the waves, the scourge of the land. Now Jupiter Blackblade, a swordsman supreme, with reflexes sharp and a blade like a dream. A cat cloaked in shadows, his strike swift and true. No enemy stands when Jupiter's in view. Through tempests and gales, through battles so grim, the maiden's crew sings as they claim every win. From Kraken's deep maw to rival king's fleets, the legend grows louder with every defeat. From the Isle of Whispers to Blood Cove's black shore, they've plundered and battled, left legends in store. The Hurricane King, he watches with dread, for Wilhelm's red sails bring the promise of dread. The maiden's guns roared in the siege of the spire, and gears lit the fuse that set the sky fire. While Jupiter struck down 10 men with one blade, Lucky laughed as their foes' peg legs were filled. Yo-ho, the seas will quake, for the maiden sails and the tides will break. With blades and glory and treasure in hand, they rule the waves, the scourge of the land. Round, and I'll spin ye a tale of the Mischief's Maiden and her crew who prevail. With sails kissed by fury and a thirst for the fight, they carve through the shackles by day and by night. At the helm stands the captain, bold Wilhelm by name. Cokenstache the terror with a gun full of flame. He took the maiden in a mutiny's roar, a ship of betrayal, now legend and lore. Yo-ho, the seas will quake for the maiden sails, and the tides will break. With blades and glory and treasure in hand, they rule the waves, the scourge of the land. By his side his first mate gears, a goblin so sly, with a mind full of madness and a glint in his eye. He's rigged up the cannons with a devilish grin, and laughs as the powder sparks battle to begin. Then there's Lucky Goldentail, a healer so keen, a dog with a heart bigger than you've ever seen. With potions and laughter he mends every scar, but steals every peg leg from the fallen in war. Yo-ho, the seas will quake for the maiden sails, and the tides will break. With blades and glory and treasure in hand, they rule the waves, the scourge of the land. Now Jupiter Blackblade, a swordsman supreme, with reflexes sharp and a blade like a dream. A cat cloaked in shadows, his strike swift and true. No enemy stands when Jupiter's in view. Through tempests and gales, through battles so grim, the maiden's crew sings as they claim. The legend grows louder with every defeat. From the Isle of Whispers to Blood Cove's black shore, they've plundered and battled, left legends in store. The Hurricane King, he watches with dread, for Wilhelm's red sails bring the promise of dread. The maiden's guns roared in the siege of the spire, and gears lit the fuse that set the sky fire. While Jupiter struck down 10 men with one blade, Lucky laughed as their foes' peg legs were filled. Yo-ho, the seas will quake for the maiden sails, and the tides will break. With blades and glory and treasure in hand, they rule the waves, the scourge of the land. So here's to the crew of the Mischief Pride, the wild seas their playground, the plunder their guide. Raise your cups high.
Juan. Oh, there's going to be a lot of echo here.
Don Juan DiMarco.
Ernesto.
All right.
Pablo.
Hello, everybody. Ooh, my volume looked a little loud there. Sorry if I just helloed everybody's ears off. But we are here. I got a little bit of a new software set up on my end to see if that helps us steady out and be able to play a whole session without everything crashing on us. If not, then I'm going to, I don't know, pirate the internet? Maybe, possibly. Who knows?
Be appropriate.
Yeah, right. Raise the black flag on my new car and drive it through the building where the internet provider is. And then tell them I am the captain and to give me all the internets. So that's how that's going to work. But you know what? Before that, we'll see if they save me. Maybe they're hearing me. Let's go around and talk to these wonderful folks who I have joined.
Somebody save me. Sorry.
And you know, we'll start with JT with that wonderful solo. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm fantastic. I don't know what the hell Mega's looking at though. Looking like a big old redneckian.
You shocked me with your voice, that's all. I never know you can sing so beautifully.
I have a beautiful voice. I just keep it under
You're like a
wraps.
siren. That was actually a manatee.
Disenchanted. Great show. Well, glad to hear that you're doing well. Are you? I know we had talked about it backstage, we'll say, but are you pretty much ready to head off to MegaCon this weekend and come hang out with everybody?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Absolutely, I can't wait to hang out with you people. It's too bad most of you are not 2A enthusiasts and are super gay and not coming shooting with us on Friday. But I tried.
Yeah.
If I could bring
We'll see.
if I could bring the stuff that I had inadvertently lost in a tragic boating accident with me, I would totally do so.
Yeah, it don't cost much to rent. Plus, I got extra.
You don't have to find much.
Maybe.
I don't
We'll
know.
see. I wish I had I almost bought like a little streaming kit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like a little
IRL.
Derringer or something.
I thought he was gonna say a little Derringer too.
I can hide it under my nuts.
Which I gotta find out where I put my gimbal before I forget it. I bought it just for this.
But
I got a gimbal ready to go on the charger.
Yeah, speaking of nuts, Biggles, how are yours? How
Yes.
are Lucky's?
Lucky's nuts are great. He's not castrated. He gets to free ball it. And in honor of Golden Tail Lucky, I have golden hair.
You look like a Timu Jared Leto from Fight Club.
I am a Timu Jared Leto from Fight Club. There you go. We got me off the Timu site, which they only paid 2 pennies. It was outrageous. But yeah, I'm ready for MegaCon. I will be wearing our Smoke and Barrel shirts on Friday. And I think we're all going to be there on Friday. So if you, chat, want to see us, we'll be there on Friday. So be there on Friday.
Yeah, and let us know in Tales of Dragons Tavern Discord, or we'll probably be searching the Moonskull Discord as well to see where everybody's gathering at some point during the day if people aren't checking out panels and whatnot. So I'm excited to see everybody again. It'll be a good time. I wish I wish my shirts got here in time. There's still a day. I still have tomorrow. They're supposed to get here by I think tomorrow at the latest. So because I got the mugs, so I got mugs in, which is funny because I ordered everything together, but I got the mugs separately. But whatever.
Oh well, it depends. Yeah, they send some things separately.
Yeah, but whatever. We'll see. I got another day. And but yeah, speaking of another day, I guess, I don't know, that you're alive and happy maybe. Moss, how are you?
Yes, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. You know what? You and I are about in the same league as far as segues are concerned. Yeah, I'm like halfway through packing at this point. I know I'll forget something, but I'm between loads of laundry right now, and I'm gonna be heading out here, not first thing tomorrow morning, but mid-morning, to fly down to Florida. So I am very excited. But speaking of Temu Biggles, did you guys hear about that Temu warehouse that burned down recently?
No.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, it was crazy. They had like everything got burned up in the blaze. They had like a net loss of like $42.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I knew the punchline, but I wasn't going to take it from you. That was fun.
Thank you.
I knew it too. I was like, just gonna wait. Let him have his moment.
You know what? I'm not gonna say any more on stream. I'm gonna save all the other jokes that I have for.
Oh,
for
Chrysanth.
MegaCon.
We'll have to get a couple videos of you
Oh!
just unprompted getting
Yes.
Chrysanth with a really bad pun.
Oh yes, and I know the best jokes that I know are not fun for the listener. They're only fun for the joke teller.
Nice.
Those are my favorite.
I am bringing 2 external battery packs, so we will be able to be covering those high quality all day. So that'll be good stuff.
Oh man, I have the best joke, but it takes like 10 minutes to tell. It's my favorite joke of all time. I love it so much.
That's kind of the
Save
ones
it.
you do when we're already like sitting down at lunch and you just casually start into the joke.
Yeah.
Just,
And by the time people realize that this joke is taking way too long, they're too deep into it to stop you.
and if they're in the middle of eating, what are they going to do?
Yeah. Spray food all over the place? Maybe if they don't like jokes.
Exactly. Well, we know somebody who is a practical joker themselves. Mega, how are you? Excited to meet you on Friday at MegaCon.
Yes, I'm excited. I will be there Friday only. I will be in cosplay. So come say hi to Mega. You can get buttons and stickers and magnets and pins. And I do have just a few temporary tattoos. So come say hi, get some swag. And why do skeletons not fight?
Why?
Because they don't have the guts. But on bunch.
I love
They
it.
tell a joke.
Classic. It's a good one. Well, awesome. I'm glad everybody is doing well, and yeah, I'm ready to get into this here. We left off with a strange little cliffhanger, but such is the way things happen sometimes. So last you left off, you guys explored the rest of the upper level of Eel Skull Fortress and dispatched the last few cultists that were just kind of hanging out, trying to make some food, and you kind of ran in there and cut their heads off through the shelves and all of those fun things. One took a swan dive off the cliffs of Eel Skull Island and everything, and you found your way into the basement, I guess. It looks to be kind of an underground workshop, lab, storage, whatever. Found some plunder, found some magic items, found some interesting things, and then, of course, a secret door. Or, well, there was a trap, too, that exploded into a explosion of gas that did some damage and ruined some of the scrolls and books that you did find out were out of date, since a lot of this stuff was written from the 100+ years ago that the smuggler called this place his home. But yeah, you guys opened the secret door and started down the hallway, and that's sort of where we left off. I'm going to unpause the game here, and you guys can take over going down the hallway.
All right. Can I start off? I don't remember if I did this last time, but can I start off with a stealth check?
Go right ahead.
Sneak. Is that all right?
Yeah. Yes,
Dope.
if you guys look up in the compendium packs, the basic actions macro should come around again. I will reveal this to
Oh,
you.
does it not work? Oh, no, mine worked.
Okay, it does work.
Oh,
I wasn't sure if it was updated or not.
Yes, it does.
A 14 stealth. Right. I do remember the last thing where we left off was you were checking out these staircase because they seem kind of moisture ridden and a mess, but you did find, you think, jumping here, and there, you can get down the stairs very safely, it would appear. So,
Captain, are we being sneaky?
Am I supposed to be in
trying my
black?
best.
I'll do it
do you have dark? There are no lights on the hallway, so if you do not have dark vision, which I can't remember if that's
Say, I've got low light vision.
I have low light
believe.
vision.
too. I have dim light.
Or no, I do have dark vision.
Yeah, let me make sure your vision
Or low
is
light, yeah.
adequate, enabled.
Yes,
vision
I have the
mode.
dark
Yes,
vision too.
Okay. Yeah, this would require dark vision to be able to see well in this area. You kind of barely make out.
Do you need me to go first, Captain?
I will light a torch.
You're a little bit
Give us away.
quieter going around on them. You got like some sort of padded feet or something. Go right ahead.
I can be sneaky, Captain.
Yeah, the cat's probably quieter. That's true.
The cat's freaking blind down here.
All right, Lucky, I'm moving you for a second so I could get to Mr. Lighting a Torch guy.
I have been.
You are going to now emanate a torch's light.
Yeah, I can
18.
see. Hush up, you.
All right, so who's going
Alright.
first? Is it Lucky or is it Gears or is it Jupiter?
I think I was second, right?
Yeah, because Gears asked if he could go first.
I can go first, but if the cat wants to,
Well, he's got a torch.
we can call it Operation Black Shield.
I don't remember where.
I'll go first. Let me get by y'all.
I
Come on.
certainly hope nothing bad happens to you, my little friend.
I'm a little damaged, but I should be okay.
All right. Yes.
Can I move forward before you pause it?
Maybe
Yeah, I'll
more
move you
damage
forward.
than you think.
All right. Let me check something here.
Already found a trap. Son of a gun.
I have
Yep.
died.
Which one is this though? I'm moving you just a second, Gears, just so I can respect. Okay, forgot what trap it was. Okay, Gears, if you'll do me a favor and
Yes, sir.
You die for me.
That cat is. I don't know if he's a good fit for the crew sometimes.
just roll me
Well,
give him a chance, he's just trying.
roll me a reflex
Sometimes-
save, Gears.
Sometimes when he purrs, it's a little cute.
There's nothing cute about a
Ooh,
cat.
that
Captain.
is exactly what you needed. As you take
Oh,
that
shit.
step forward, and the ground below you opens up, and a pitfall is revealed
Oh,
in that
Be careful.
square. And I'm gonna unpause the game, and it now hangs open, and you can see there is, some dead rats and maybe looks like maybe a goblin or dead skeleton of some kind down there.
Do any of them have a peg leg?
Sure. I mean, they're all bone, effectively, for the most part. Everything is just bone.
I'm going to
Yarg, is it
carefully take one of the bones and walk around with it in my
very
mouth.
careful. We have a
it-
It's
Goonies
about
situation here.
it's about a 20-foot. Yeah, it's
damn
20
it.
feet deep, so
Oh.
it's quite far.
Scheisse. Is it easily? Can I jump over it pretty easily?
With that, yeah, you'd have to get I'll say a 5 athletics because it takes up about a 5-foot square.
Okay.
Unless
I mean,
there's a jump.
It's a plus
There is a
11,
jump,
so am I
okay.
just rolling? Am I just rolling to make sure that I don't get a natural one, basically?
Yeah, if you look under the basic actions measure, there's a long jump, which you guys can click if you would like to call it. Yeah, as long as you don't get a critical success. You even with
Turns
your
out me good leg is
roll.
spring loaded.
An invention you did, no doubt. Ingenious, Captain. Ingenious.
I'm enhanced.
All right.
Oop, oop, oop.
You will all easily be able to jump this pit trap when it comes to your turn. Gears, are you continuing to move forward, allowing them the space
What
to
do I
jump?
roll to check for traps?
Roll me a perception.
Would it be illogical for me to also roll a perception, given that I'm behind him?
Oh, you can roll perception as well. Yeah, go ahead.
Before I move forward. Oh, that was a 19. I got robbed.
Oh, did you see how I just got robbed there? That's crazy.
Yeah, everything looks fine. I mean, you can tell that this place is the wood on the walls is damp and gross, as you kind of spongy, as you can kind of smell the salt air.
Yarg, it's gross. Oh, more stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause the game real quick.
I'm going to be
as
rolling
you-
perception every square.
Yeah, so you take a step into the next square and you just didn't quite get the perception as out of this back wall, a bunch of darts flying out.
Well, good thing he's a robot.
I can still be hurt. I don't know how that works, but it does.
You're like, this poison doesn't bother me. I'm a robot.
They're antimantium tip darts. They can hurt me.
They're tit darts.
I am gonna give it. Oop, there we go. Let's
And
see.
actually, I would put my weapon up while I'm in here. 'Cause
I would.
If Gears, you will make that
Darts.
reflex save for me that I just put in chat. Okay, perfect. You succeeded. You will only take half damage.
oh,
Half dead, motherfucker.
Let's see something. There we go.
this is what a good first mate does, Captain. I set off all the traps so you don't get hurt.
All
Yarg.
right. You
Oh,
will
multiply.
take
That hurt.
16 points of damage
Oh, I just clicked it and you clicked it. So let me add 16
Sorry.
back.
Yeah. Wilhelm, he kind of like waits for you to jump over and takes a step back, and out of this back wall you hear and these iron darts just come flying, going pretty much through gears and into, you can see dust kind of appearing as they're hitting the walls kind of further down this corridor.
Your gears, me boy. Are you all right?
Just but a scratch, sir. But a scratch. As I pull out a healing potion and drink it.
Hold on, don't.
I felt like I was going to have to heal
No,
him, but
already drank it.
Can I take a look at whatever it was? What was it that tripped the trap? Was it like a pressure plate, tripwire?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me. I'll take a thievery, or for you, I'll take a craft.
Gladly.
hey, Cat, why do you think the robot is always getting hit?
With a 21,
Well?
you see kind of a little pressure plate in that area that Gears is standing on that you think is what activated the trap.
He's not the brightest bulb in
All right, can I try to get underneath of it and try to disarm it?
You're welcome to go first, kitty cat, if you feel like it.
He's not the brightest candle in
Would it
the
be a disabled device?
candelabra.
You should be able to target the trap as well,
Ooh.
and then click disable device, and it'll automate all of that for us.
Disable device. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, come on, dog.
Let's see, 16.
We did get a doubloon at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, why
That
don't I
you
just go ahead
did.
and doubloon that?
throwing it out
I'm gonna
there.
go ahead and doubloon that.
Oh, Captain.
Because I don't want to. Oh wait, no. There's a disarm button too. Do I do? Is disarm? Is that meaning knocking a weapon out of somebody's hand, or is that like disarm device?
Yeah, disarm is going to be in combat versus another
Okay.
opponent kind of thing.
Gotcha.
No thieving skills other than thieving.
There we go.
All right, 25 will do it. You look at where the pressure plate is and the mechanisms that make this trap, and you realize that there's actually a self-reloading, that there is another 2 to 3 sets of these darts effectively that stops it from being able to reactivate itself.
That was a close one. Thanks for pointing that trap out there, Gears.
It's what I'm here for, Cap. All right. Can I roll to jump from this square to the one at the door? Just jump over
Yeah.
those two?
Yeah, it's
I
going to
don't
be
like
a
how
long...
those look.
Nope, it is going to be a long jump, and I will give you, because those stairs are going down a little bit, I will make it just a 5 DC. So it'll be as if you're trying to long jump 5 feet.
5. Let's go.
Yeah, you can jump right down there to that doorway. And this door, you can tell maybe at one point was locked, but again, it is moisture ridden and real soggy to the touch.
Okay.
As you touch it, it sort of just almost falls off the hinges and opens up.
Okay.
Even if
Make
you're
the jump,
checking
Captain.
the spot.
Easy.
Yarg, I don't know.
Especially with that fancy leg.
I suppose I am spring loaded. Give me a long jump there.
Hey.
I splat against the wall above the doorway.
I feel like spring loaded is
Or-
exactly what Jupiter sees as you get your peg leg going, you like kick
Crank
that
it down.
in the dirt. Yeah, once or twice, and you just see him go ping, boom, like perfect, using his peg leg to spring himself forward.
That's canon. It's basically a pogo stick at this point.
Yeah,
I'm gonna roll thievery because I don't feel like jumping down the stairs
Hey, pogo, 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 pogo.
looking for traps.
Go right ahead. No traps. You don't sense any traps. You think that the stairs again, if you hug the walls, the stairs are probably fine because they're kind of up against it. But going directly down the middle, your foot might fall through one of the steps. But for the most part, there is no danger that you sense.
I don't want to have a catastrophe.
Yarg, what do you see in there, Gears?
I see a room with some weapons and some chests,
Do I spy treasure?
some barrels and books.
You smell the smell of treasure.
Gold.
Roll perception before I walk in.
Yard.
Upon first glance, you don't see anything, but when you take a couple steps in, there's a sound. It kind of just sounds like, the wind rushing through, kind of like an open doorway coming from this, maybe if I can ping this general area.
Oh, I don't like the feeling of this. I equip my weapon.
Question.
Uh-huh.
While I'm behind the group, would I have enough time to do a treat wounds on myself as I'm like walking down the stairs?
Treat wounds takes about 10 minutes, so
Okay, that's why I was asking.
if you
so.
wanted to, I would say if something happens in that room, you probably won't be involved.
I have to go AFK for just 1 or 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
good.
in that case, I'm going to head down and look around in the room once it's my turn to get down to the stairs and inside the
Okay.
room.
Okay, I will take perception checks from everybody real quick as you all
Or
enter the
thievery?
room. I'll take
Actually,
thievery as well.
perception-
Yeah, sure.
Actually, perception's higher.
Oh, I keep clicking on
Oh.
initiative.
Oh,
Dadgummit, these low rolls.
Is my roll not the roll?
my perceptions are always low as fuck. Usually they're ones.
Hey, I've
But I
noticed
got
things
a
have
two.
been a little delayed on Foundry today, and that could be because the updates. Ooh,
Oh, come on!
okay.
Jeez.
Yes, you see what looks to be the remaining bit of a fire pit that was in the middle. You see some barrels over here. You see 2 shelves lined with books. You see piles and piles of gems and gold, and even some assortment of weapons and armor that seem to be, even though you're feeling kind of a draft from, maybe down here is a way out or something like that. The weapons and armor and magic, or the gold and gems, all seem to be in pristine condition.
I wish to roll magic.
Like a arcane or arcana, whatever it is in here. Ooh,
Magic.
detect magic.
I don't
You
think I rolled.
do get the sense of magic kind of just in general, kind of in this area with where the weapons rack and the gold are. If you kind of study it for a second, there are 2 sources on the weapon armor rack that are emanating some type of
Yes,
magic. And then
that's
you can
what I want to look
see like 3, you get 3 little blips like in the kind of chests themselves that you'd have to sort through.
Which weapon looks magic?
You see a short sword that you can tell once you pick it up has a like a potency rune on it, so +1 to a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And another one, let me see, I think I got rid of some of my notes, which is a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. I remember what the other magic item was that I had. So there will be 2 weapons and 1 piece of armor. I got rid of my notes when it updated on what those were going to be. So I'll get back to you in a moment on those, but you can make a note. 1 at least is a +1 short sword.
If the armor is leather or the weapon is something I would use, I will grab it.
Okay.
And did you? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying as close attention as I should have. Did you say you spied something magic in one of these chests?
I didn't say shit yet.
Well, oh, okay, fair enough.
Gosh, I hate when things.
But I will.
But yeah, he said you notice 3 blips of magic in the miscellaneous chests.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I think I'm probably just ravenously
There is some
looking at the
there.
gold.
Be careful. There is some magic in those chests over there.
Yarg,
I
is
hit
it
some
dangerous?
tower down for a minute. I didn't even see y'all move.
It could be. I mean, it could be cursed.
Hmm. Well, we're gonna have to find a way to transport all of this gold back to the ship if we can find out if it's cursed or not.
How do we know if it's cursed, Captain?
I don't know. Jupiter seems to have a good way with that.
Are you a voodoo kitty?
He is a black cat.
He is indeed.
So the armor you do find some leather armor that has a rune
Oh.
you've never seen before on it. But it, as you kind of are inspecting this energy that every now and again just seems to go down the armor, and as you're kind of staring at it in the shadows, it's almost tough to see from time to time as you're, inspecting it. And you're kind of in a low light with the torch and whatnot.
I put it in my bag of holding.
I'm going to put the items that you found here in the stash.
I would like to see the stats on that sword. What was the other weapon? Or did you not figure that one
I
out?
didn't add it yet. Yeah, give me a second here. I guess I was worried about the thing operating more than I was
Understand.
checking to see if it got rid of all my stuff.
I forgot where all the loot is because I never look at the loot.
So at
if
the
you click the
parties,
party
there's the
button,
folder
there's
thing.
there's that little stash button. So there is
Ah.
a short sword that has a potency rune of +1.
Oh, I don't see. Oh, that's
and
stash. Oh, now I see. I think my weapon is better. There is
so Wilhelm, you are standing over the chest. They don't seem to be locked.
there is also this magic sword here. I hand it to the captain. I don't know if it's how good it is. It's a potency rune on it.
And finders keepers, Blackblade. Say it's all yours.
Fair enough.
And then the
I'll,
other weapon is a double-barreled pistol
Oh yeah, that I will take
with a potency rune on it.
for sure. That one I pocket as well.
I'll take the butt of my musket and just bash it on top of the chest to kick it open.
Perfect. All right, I'm just updating the.
Can I just drag it out? Is that how it works?
Yeah, you should just be able to drag it
Okay.
on there for you.
There it goes.
All right, and then
And the armor you put on me, or did you put it in there? as
I
well?
just put
I
it in the
see it.
stash.
It's in
as
the bag.
well.
I see it. Yeah.
All right. As you butt the chest
Oh,
there,
no.
you Lucky and Gears. Well, I guess even Wilhelm, you guys hear a hissing coming from where that little fire pit is, and
Oh, no.
explosion of gas erupts.
Arr, no.
It
I'm
smells.
still pretty hurt.
Okay. So
Oh, this armor is much better. I put on
I
the armor.
need everybody to make that fortitude save that I just put in chat.
Come on, baby.
Who blew us up this time?
Hey.
Hey, let's go.
Nice.
I got the grip of my
Wait, you got we both got 29s.
but I rolled a 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
25 not good enough?
No,
It's
25
not
is good.
rolling. Let me try to roll again. There we go.
If you have to roll a manual, you can do it that way.
Well, how come it all says successes for them, but not for me?
I got a 24.
Did you
Because-
click the one on chat, or did you go through your character sheet?
Oh, character sheet. My bad.
That's fine. Everybody passed, so you will only take half of this damage.
Oh,
Even with a critical success?
You won't take any, but everybody. Oh, jeez, I rolled it so poorly.
you rolled great.
Thank
best
roll
God.
of that.
And technically, this is going to start an encounter.
Oh Lord, that's a lot of encountering.
Yarg!
Yes, our dice too.
And
I
you,
know.
Lucky, you like your breath real quick as you hear this hissing, and the first kind of cloud, somewhat explosion of gas hisses out from this center kind of fire area. And you can still hear the mechanism hissing from inside the fire pit. You think that it'll probably continue to puff out this gas every round.
So I'm
Okay.
going like this and pointing because I have like a really good nose. Because
You didn't detract the damage, right?
No, I did not
And
put
it's
it on you
we're
guys.
and we're
Okay.
are we taking half of 4?
Yes, you'll take half of what I rolled.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh,
everybody is
ooh.
effectively
There we go.
taking 2. Lucky doesn't take any.
Nice.
Because he's lucky. That's some of them bitch.
I am a lucky son of a bitch. Once my best friend Slippy left us.
Was your dumb globe.
Too much.
Interesting.
Too much
prawn.
awesomeness going on. Your system couldn't take it.
Too much
Passing too
prawn.
much gas.
Are we back?
YouTube was back, and now it's back to spinning.
Mine is
What the
fine.
shit?
Unless I'm behind. Oh, I'm behind.
Now we're back on YouTube. Okay.
Am I back?
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, looks fine. Yeah, we're going.
He's back again. He's back again. But the stream is dead.
Yeah, it's give it a second here, just to reconnected.
I am the only one who has returned.
I don't
You
know
have returned?
I see
Oh
you.
yeah.
why
I'm
On
that it just
stream, I'm not
I
there.
am invisible.
drops like that.
Too much prawn.
JJ, did you say that the assets are all in?
No,
drive?
I can put them up there super quick. Let me just stick.
Turn your U-turn off. Stop downloading porn.
I don't do anything on these computers, like literally other than stream right now, or try to.
Oh, Lynn has an idea.
What was her
What
idea?
is idea?
No, that's what Lynn said.
Oh,
I know. What is
Oh.
the idea, Lynn?
What is the idea?
It's probably better than anything we could think of, Captain.
let me find my.
The gods of the chat are talking to us.
I need to mute YouTube. I'm hearing myself.
Dun dun dun.
I mean, I think we're back up.
I see
on
me
YouTube,
now.
So
We're up.
Am I
see
the only
you.
one who hates the sound of his own voice?
No.
No, I hate the sound of your voice too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that one. It's pretty funny.
I really hate my voice. So yes.
It's very hard for me to go back and watch my own stuff because of that reason. Yeah, Lynn, we're gonna probably have to switch to Moss being that person. We had talked about it,
That
but I
guy.
wanted to give it one more shot with the same exact settings that I've been using on the last 3 streams of Strange Winds, where we have no issues at all. So, because I was using
It's
Streamlabs
odd. I don't know.
desktop, and I feel like Streamlabs desktop itself was a bit of the problem, just because I think the software was probably trying to do too much on my internet, kind of thing. And we switched to Streamlabs OBS, and it has been, I mean, it's just randomly dropping. So I think it is now. We've defined that there is an internet problem to it because
Mhm.
we're back. Like, it wasn't doing that before on Streamlabs desktop. It would come back once, and then it was done. So at least Streamlabs OBS has a better connection to the internet, but I fear now that it is probably just something with my internet where there's a hiccup, where there's a delay of some kind, and it just shits the bed. But I'm also out. I'm not out in the middle of nowhere, but I'm not out in a very populated area. So they're not running any. It's probably just old, crappy lines or something out here.
The neighbors are gaming.
Could be.
Well, he doesn't really
Could
have.
also be that.
He has like.
Because
one
I'm
neighbor.
literally.
Oh.
Damn.
You said it's in the general folder?
Yeah, it should just be in the Tales of the Dragon's Tavern where we have the video tag.
I got 5 minutes on mine.
I only have 196 subs though.
I don't know. Again,
Only
it's
got
probably
5 on mine.
uploading really slow right now. Let me actually get rid of that one. And then
They arrested the New Jersey governor.
What?
Yeah. I'm gonna guess it has something to do with immigration or something.
Yeah, probably like saying I'm not.
Social media,
All right, I'm
screens.
gonna click a
Go to
button.
Benny Johnson. Oh, never mind. You're fixing the thing. Yeah, man.
I wonder if Benny's going to be at this MegaCon again.
Probably. Well, he did just have a kid. Maybe not.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna go take a pee while we're figuring this out.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
Who you gonna
Lynn
take
says
it
we're
from?
alive.
Wait.
We're
I'll
live.
hold off on draining the main vein then.
It might be delayed.
Until it goes
but
down
yeah, we
again.
might be. All right, so the
I
overlay
see
at
us.
least uploaded, Moss. So that might be
Okay.
up there.
Okay. I see.
Ooh, la, 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 la.
Okay. I shall download this.
Okay. All right. So
All I had
we're
to
up.
do was talk about peeing. and it
Everything
all came
is
up.
dropping really weird. Maybe I should.
Drop it
Maybe I
like
should
it's
make
hot.
a channel trailer so that when this happens, I could just flip to that scene. So that we can figure it out while things. are
Someone's walking the
happening.
plank.
Funny.
Be right back.
Right. Exactly.
All right.
That's so
let's
funny.
see.
The hot lights.
Everything is dropping very quickly, so we should be good. I believe Lucky, it is your turn. The trap went off. You can tell just because I'll give you the critical success that the trap is still hissing, and you think that it is going to spit out gas on its initiative every turn until you do something about it.
So I want to try to disarm this thing and try to make my captain proud that I might have been able to do something good for once.
All right. If you go to the basic actions macro, there should be a disable device check.
Disable
For you to click.
device. Okay. Dubloon, please. It's not how we restart the stream, is it?
That's hilarious.
Maybe that's why I did it. You were rolling too well.
Yep. I'm going to have to doubloon again.
Okay.
Unless I fucking succeeded. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, that will succeed against the trap. You notice that there is like a chamber of some kind almost buried under the soot of what used to be this campfire, and you find a little valve and you turn the valve, shutting off the gas.
Captain, I stopped the gas.
Yarg, good boy.
I'm still trying to be like sneaky, so I'm being quiet. Like, "Shh, Captain, I shut off the gas.
And that
That's a good boy.
will effectively end the encounter. Unless somebody does something else to the fire, I will say.
Unless somebody does something else to the fire?
For the little fire pit camp
Yes.
area.
I think that means we need to leave it alone. Or maybe look for a hidden passage.
And a moment or two goes by, and you can tell that the gas that is kind of in the room is dissipating and is actually headed down these stairs. That's kind of where you're smelling that fresh air, and that you're still hearing that kind of like hiss of the wind coming through the door kind of thing.
Lucky, if you have a moment, I could use a little pick-me-up over here.
Sure thing. First mate Gears.
And Wilhelm, you kind of eyeballing the treasure are, I don't know, counting about 8 plunder if you were to
Nice.
wrap it all up. So roughly between gems. Well, you should just pull it up on, just have it on yours.
Okay.
Like
well,
even if you have to bring your
I might.
characters and stuff, or
You might have to add that as a player, is the thing.
okay, let me. I have to remember what the
Oh,
login
stream is
was.
back.
Small hiccup. Okay. I give it 30 seconds to make sure the frame percentage is leveling out because I've noticed that's the issue. Where am I on the thing? That one, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that's not what I meant to click. Where did that bring me? That was weird.
Browser. Do.
So while you guys are doing this, and I just hear Gears, do I think we're going to be here for another 10 minutes and I can heal myself?
It probably takes me a while to count everything out, I would assume. Oh, did I get Biggles already? I did get Biggles. I need Mega.
Damn, they just offered the whole CIA to quit.
What?
Yep.
But yes, you find
8 months payout.
so.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
One of the magical blips that you found, Jupiter, because we are back,
Yep.
is a scroll. You have a magical scroll.
Here is a scroll, Captain. Magic.
Yarg, what does it say?
I don't know.
What's it for?
I don't know. It's for magic.
Very helpful.
I am not I'd say, diviner of the magic. He would then it turn into a 1.
I'll tell you what, you can hold it on to.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, because in order to show the dice tray,
Oh,
I have to cut
I
off,
make it
like-
a second one. So I do a second window capture and I edit it to just show the chat.
where do you put that?
On top
Right
of the other.
right above Gears' head. I just shrink it and kind of, if you hold Alt on the edges,
Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
going to, yes, Lynn Green, watch for a new stream. I'm gonna shut this down so Moss can then start it on his end. We will be back in a moment.
Okay, do I